Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Lena and John's Really Rockin' Reading, where today we will be interviewing Charles BUKOWSKI. I love this picture, Lena, thank you. It's okay. John, how are you? I'm just great. You know, we're pulling it together, so let's go. Charles, we welcome with open arms and open spirits, and we are prepared with some questions for Charles today because Charles wanted to do a symposium, if you will, on, in light of current events. We won't get into too much detail. Social media, drinking on social media, and how it affects the creative process. If you happen to be an artist who, and I guess we're all artists, right, Charles? Am I right? Well, I think you were pretty adamant about that concept when you were down here with your the crazy woman Yoko, right? The crazy woman. But you guys were big on, you know, the artist is the artist, and I just want to show this off. This is my John bracelet. It's not a bracelet; it's a neck piece, but I'm just showing it off today. That's nice, Lena, but do it another time, would you? All right. Sorry. Give me the first question, please, on the whole thing. All right, Charles. Did drinking enhance your creative process? Drinking gave me lent an air of fearlessness to my work ethic. It made me brutally honest, but it also gave me delusions of grandeur, which I suppose you could call that an enhancement. Do you feel like when you were sober, you could create as well as when you were? I was fine. I could create sober, but I didn't often do it. I didn't often do it, and drinking. It was a crutch for me. And it was a crutch that I never quite dropped. I kept that crutch. Okay. Were you happier sober or drunk? I was happier sober. I was happier sober. But I was also in a lot of pain when I was sober. I numbed myself. It's all about numbing yourself. My entire life was spent numbing myself to my childhood, and writing about my experiences of pain. And I suppose the alcohol opened me up to that pain, and made me brave enough to address it in written form and share it with the world. And Lena, hey Lena, you're no stranger to this process. I know. I always wrote drunk for years. I sat with my bottle of wine and I wrote. How do you feel now when you write? I like it better sober. I definitely like writing sober better, but I wouldn't have thought that to be true. Yeah. It took you several years of sobriety to realize that it's your preferable state. Right. Same happened to me very, very late in life. So very late in life. And by that time, I had really wrecked everything about my body. And probably my brain, too. Thank God I had a beautiful daughter that gave me so much solace toward the end, especially. Yeah, that's Marina. Yeah. Beautiful. So do you think drinking is a sickness? Absolutely it's a sickness. It's a sickness and a crutch. I want to talk about Ryan Adams. Show the other picture quick. All right. That's him on it. Here's us in our heyday. Okay. How old? Well, it doesn't matter. He's 46 or gonna be. Right? Something like that. That's me in my heyday, or whatever. Just starting to make some money here. Drinking a little bit better wine, just like him. He makes it a point to show everybody how much better he's drinking now because he's got expensive stuff. But then when he gets drunk, he's worried about living in his sister's basement. All right, put me back up there. All right. I don't want to harp on his picture like that. It's not a pretty picture. Now, he's not navigating that social media thing very well because he shouldn't be doing that he shouldn't be drinking and trying to be an artist in front of the world. He shouldn't be doing his creative process in front of the world. At least I had the privacy of my hotel room to sit with my wine and be alone and do what I needed to do. I'm not saying I'm any better than him or that I'm a bigger artist or anything like that. I'm saying this in the hopes that he protects himself, that he starts protecting himself from himself. Because he keeps worrying about this cancel culture as he's obsessed with. He's canceling himself by doing that fucking shit. All right, Charles. And you're an idol of his, yes. And this is in the supreme intention that he sees this video. Yes, if anyone doesn't know what I do at this point, I am a clear psychic channel, and I channel spirits. And once again, I'll say, Mother and Father God, thank you for making this channel possible. John, very important to do that before, during, and after. We are working with the white light of the Holy Spirit only, right? And Charles is an ascended master, and he's here to lend a hand to one of our sons down here. Ryan, right. But more, it's not just Ryan. The whole world is losing its mind in public now. So the next question leading to this, Charles, is if there would have been social media when you were a 46-year-old man, how do you think you would have navigated social media back then? If you had access to the internet, it would have been a train wreck. Lena, I showed you what I would have probably done. Because I was a deeply, deeply addicted drunk at that age, right? I would not be surprised if I would be taking a fucking shit on camera and screaming at the world that they were all scumbags and they can lick my ass. Oh my God. And if that sounds appealing to you, I would not. It doesn't. I would not have had a career. No one would take that seriously. That sounds like a G.G. Allen move, right? Didn't he? The guy who used to shit on, yeah. Well, Ryan is not there, but I'm telling you, the other night, that film that he did, oh my God, yeah, he was out to lunch, yeah. And all of his fans telling him that it was great. Those fans don't know whether to shit, pardon me, they don't know whether to shit or go blind right now because he disappeared after that fucking thing. They were all so happy. Oh, he's making videos every night. We get to see his house. He shows us everything. He's the greatest guy on earth. He shows us. Yeah. He's showing you a little bit too much, and God is knocking on his door saying, hey, Sonny, close the shades. Oh, this is with love, only love. This is only love right now. That's true, and I can feel happy birthday if I have a, yeah. Me and Lena shared a birthday, August 16th. She's my little baby girl down here, my other one. She's my little girl. Yeah, I love you, Charlie. Thanks for coming in today. Yeah, you know, fuck this shit. I don't like to see, I ain't calling the kettle black. I'm in a little position now that maybe is a little bit cleaner from up here. I can say a thing or two. Chris asked you a question. Christopher, thank you. Christopher asked a question. We wrote it down. Charles, if you had it to do all over again, would you do it the same way? drinking and all? That's a good question. That's a very good question. I can answer that a couple of different ways. I could say, oh no, I would have done this, that, and the other. But that wouldn't be true. Because I learned very valuable, very irreplaceable lessons in that lifetime as Charles Bukowski. And even though a lot of it was very tawdry or squalid or whatever you want to call it, inebriated, destructive, self-destructive, abusive, being abused, it all added up to this glorious place where I'm at now as an ascended teacher, working and doing God's work and guiding the rest of us, helping to guide the rest of us. I don't want to see him be that. I don't want to see him be that. He thinks I'm great for being that, but I don't want to see him be that. I want to see him be better. That's my sincere wish. I want to see everyone be better. Thank you, Charles. And another great question from Christopher. All right, yeah. Did you like living alone? Did you prefer living alone or with a woman or with a roommate? I loved living with a woman. When I was in love with a good woman, I loved living with a woman. Unfortunately, they probably could not say the same of me because of my issues and my addictions and my anger unresolved. And I always ended up with women who drank right along with me, and it would become violent. I loved company, and I loved having a good woman to fuck when I wanted to fuck her and drink with when it was going good. But ultimately, I guess I did prefer my own company. I felt like I was fit for only my own company. And so I guess the preference was alone. When all was said and done, alone was better for me, I guess. I don't know. That's hard. That's a hard one. I guess, that's a hard one. You still can't, I don't know. Are you, what's your it's not like down here. You know, you choose your company however you like. So I have friends, I have lovers, I have a lover, you know, I have a situation that's not like what it was when I was down there. I'm living a very pristine, beautiful existence out here. It's not the same. It was hard won, and it was hard earned, and I had a lot of karma to work through and everything, and that's, you know, you'll see. I'm getting it. So forget about a roommate, no. If anything, it would be a woman. I would just want a woman to have a woman. But I loved cats. Just like Ryan. Oh, just like you, too. Yeah. Just like John, too. Yeah, we're cat people. Yeah. And dogs. Yeah. Yeah, so I loved animals. I loved having an animal around. But, no, not a roommate. Especially not a woman roommate. That would never be. If she's there to fuck with me. Like, you know, make love with me, I should say. I'm sorry. Yeah. And as far as a male roommate, get the fuck out of here. Just get the fuck. What do you mean? You want to see me with this guy here? Show the picture of Ryan and him drinking. You know how long that would last? I throw that motherfucker out the window. Oh, Jesus Christ. John's dying. Well, this was priceless, and I think we captured exactly what we needed for today, right? Yes. Charles Bukowski, thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for having me, and put this up right away because it needs to be seen. All right. John, I love you. Great job, everyone. Christopher, great questions. Really good. Yeah, they were really great. And, you know, Christopher, thank you for being such a great admirer and collector of my books. You really got Lena on the road to meeting her Big Daddy Charles, and I'm always be grateful for that.
Well, I was just a dabbler. Thank Lynn for getting all those books.
Oh, shucks. Well, what are you going to do, right, Charles?
You read them all. You read them all.
Honey, I tell you what, you can be my roommate anytime. All right. And I won't throw you out the fucking window. Thank you, Charles Bukowski. Lots of love to everyone. Bye-bye. Bye.